Then we have this one's underneath.
Oh my goodness.
The side chick.
Abi, Mpumi and
Nyanzi. The side chick, trying to sabotage their marriage.
Oh
This
God,
two.
guys.
This two. Yo, anke mamo.
Ah, guys, this must be a viral TikTok for Lawrence to bring this thing out. No, me don't call Lawrence because he's just a presenter of the show. For the production team to decide to bring this out. And guys, I've been seeing all sorts of things on the timeline, and I've been seeing all sorts of like speculations, different narratives, like LIEMA is biggest pet, LIEMA is biggest favorite. Are they trying to protect LIEMA and Jareed? In fact, I saw something on timeline. Somebody said LIEMA, her mother works in the production. But guys, if we have to tell ourselves the truth, what's the theme for this year's Bbmzansi? It's Sheamosha. If you guys can remember when the housemates were coming, they were asking them about this Sheamosha, and they were just saying what the Sheamosha means to them. And this is the reason they brought disruptors from day one. Come and share Mosha whatever is happening in the house. But you see these three decided to give Biggie the share Mosha they are looking for. So I would say that is why they are being highlighted. Or probably this is a viral TikTok. Viral, like the team went viral all over. Or it got the production team so much and they decided to bring it out. If we have to tell ourselves the truth, if we want to talk about sustainability in relation to this show, LIEMA, Mpumi, and Jareed, they have been giving us show back to back. LIEMA has been giving show. LIEMA has been giving us show. LIEMA and Jareed, they've been giving us show. And from when Mpumi stepped in, and else, from the whole basketballs, the slap, the spitting, the all the things, no. When you talk about sustainability, is there because you can't go a day without having something to say about LIEMA, Jareed, and Mpumi. They're always like every Thursday, people are waiting for Mpumi LIEMA drama. Every Saturday, people are just waiting for Z and Snare are in a ship, but they are just like, I don't know. What of Lerato and Papa Ghost? Are they not in a ship? They are in a ship, but when they talk of the Shiamosha that is happening, what is it that is being highlighted out there for people to know that something is actually happening? Bbmzansi. There was something I saw sometime on the timeline. Somebody said, I'm not watching the show, but I'm seeing this girl LIEMA all over my timeline. So now let's come to this thing, okay? LIEMA, Jareed, and Mpumi. Now, LIEMA is the show. I won't lie to you guys. And LIEMA brought in Mpumi and else because of Jareed. Jareed with his wandering eye involved Mpumi. If LIEMA had been the type that, okay, overlooks, I don't want to react, Mpumi wouldn't have been highlighted. Seriously. Let's say LIEMA treated Mpumi like, I don't even want to know if you exist. She wasn't like fighting, trying to take her man back and all that, trying to go against them. Sorry, come after them or like trying to confront them, say this is what you're doing. They wouldn't have been highlighted. Now she started doing it. That was what brought Mpumi out. Was it not so? That was what brought Mpumi out. And you guys noticed that LIEMA and Jareed became like the relationship became like everybody like, are they not playing games? It's just the two of them. Every time both of them together, they do things together, they do all the stuff. So guys, before I come into all that, before I just forget about today was actually eviction day. And of course, we already know that two of the disruptors should be leaving the house. And it seems, these two are not in good terms with Z. Okay, so it seems like Z fans voted for Taki, and some persons actually voted for Taki because they felt this other two weren't really giving the show. And given what Fahima was doing with Macjunio, so people just wanted her to go. People didn't just like her. People didn't just like Fahima. Let me put it that way. They said she was lazy at everything. She doesn't bet, like blah 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 blah. And you guys know that Taki was like giving us show because anywhere there is gossip, you see Taki. So he was like the one playing this role of a disruptor. If Neo hadn't nominated Z that time, or hadn't replaced Z, probably all Z fans would have gone for Neo. But because of that thing, because if you see that Neo did actually well in the game, head of house, so she's really good at games, okay? So the two of them were evicted, and they met with the crowd, and Lawrence had asked them about the show. They talked about it. It was interesting. Neo said she's going to miss Saturday night party. The Fahima said she's going to miss Macjunio, like she has bonded with Macjunio. He's a nice person, he's a good person, blah blah blah. And you guys actually saw that after the whole show, Macjunio was not himself. Macjunio was not himself. So, and Lawrence went ahead to ask them about how they feel about the disruptor job. And Fahima said, oh, she didn't really like it because it made her look like a bad person, but they needed to do what they needed to do, okay? And yeah, Neo too, talked about her own. So Biggie showcased their life in the house. You guys know how it is. And of course, Neo, there wasn't much drama. There wasn't much scene here and there. But Fahima was like, oh my God, was it what I went? Where she was shaking, bum, doing this song, doing, of course, you guys saw Fahima. Okay. So, but really, Lawrence asked about their beef with Z. Neo mentioned that she didn't really click with Z. She didn't really bond with Z from the one, okay? But then, it didn't. They didn't just click. Okay. So when they asked Fahima said, they were cool. Actually, you guys know they were cool, even with Shwenza. But at the time, Z wasn't talking to her, and not until she greets Z before she responds. So at the time, she got tired and just let her be. Then later, she said she feels it could be Sinaye. Okay, and that was how the whole thing. Lawrence, went ahead, stuck with them and all that. Of course, you guys know they are not really housemates. Okay, so now coming back to the house, and they were all happy. And our one and only Taki was the one that was saved. I'm going to talk about Taki, okay? I don't just want to bring the whole thing here. So Taki is now officially a Bbmzansi housemate, guys. Okay, so that was that about the eviction show. Nothing much happened, though. Lawrence was like asking Sidaye, how come you're just like looking at the cameras? Play your game, play the game, focus on the game. You have each day represents 2 million rands. Play your game, okay? Yeah, so and that was it. They got back to the house. Yolanda was all happy. She was just dancing. That she's staying again, and all that. Housemates went to look for food, and that was that. So coming back to the initial thing, guys, do you guys think there was a reason behind all this? Do you guys think Biggie is favoring? Is this the first time Biggie has been on for years? So what's so special about Jareed and LIEMA that I think they are the ones that are actually representing the Share Mosha, because the three of them are all drama